Alright, so it is 8:30. As you can see, this is where we're at. This is where we're shut down at. On duty doing a pre-trip. So we should be ready to. We should be at our delivery in a couple of hours. We're at 3 hours away, if that. So I'll get done with my pre-trip and I'll holler at you guys later. On, and I'm about to go check in. Alright everybody, we have to back this damn thing up off the street. Gotta wait until this traffic goes by, because we gotta back in there. we're here. As you can see, we backed up off the street. It's not that difficult, honestly. It wasn't hard at all. It was freaking simple. And plus, we had the door further away from the street, which made it even easier. So, because as you can tell where we're at, I pretty much, once I got it angled, I came straight in and then got into the spot. So, not sure how long it's gonna take. Got a different driver sitting over here on the left side. He's been here since 6 o'clock. They haven't even touched this trailer yet. So, with that being said, but he's a container and he has stuff to the top. Me, it's like that tall and it's on pallets. So, hopefully they get us out, because I do not want to be sitting here all day. Even if they don't, let me drop it and then come back for the trailer later. That's how I look at it. So, we'll just find out and see. Because I thought it was scheduled as a drop. It's scheduled as a live unload. So, no harm, no foul. And it's Friday, so yeah. You see, we go to some of these places and we go check in, and you stand there. Everybody's on the dock. Like this place, as you can see, there's foam. So everybody's dealing with foam or whatever, cutting it up, laying it on the ground, whatever. But none of them probably speak a lick of English, which is whatever. But there's never that one person that you need to talk to get to get bolt cutters, which I needed to open my trailer, and then anybody to talk to, which is the same guy I was able to talk to when I got bolt cutters, because they all look at you and they look and they want to point, but then they stop and they go back to doing what they're doing. So they pretty much ignore you. But it's not a big deal. It's kind of funny. But this load, I just hope it doesn't take all day, because it's already 12 o'clock. I got here within less than 3 hours, so yeah. Alright everybody, we're still getting unloaded. This is what went down. Now we got a train coming. They sent us a load that picks up in Rancho at 2200 tonight. I told them no. I was like, really? I declined it and said, really? Because I started my clock at 8:30, and now I get down here and you guys want me to sit all day, and then you want me to drive to Lathrop, which is 360 some miles, and deliver at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm not gonna go to sleep if I do that load. I won't sleep all the way until I get to the delivery. So then they needed a load cover that goes next door. Irritating, because it's next door. Then they gave me a load that picks up at 1500 today. It is 1540 right now, but it was actually 1340. So the load's supposed to be picked up at 1500. It's already 1340, going on 2 o'clock, and I had to turn and go get a trailer from the yard. So, and the load picks up in Anaheim. Alright, well, I got confirmation they will load me as soon as I get there, and it's a reefer load. So that means I gotta drive 45 minutes the opposite way to the yard to drop this dry van and pick up an empty reefer. Then I gotta drive to Anaheim to get loaded. Then I gotta turn around and head up to Utah. not complaining about it. It's miles keep me going. It's getting me back up. And then they gave me another load coming right back down to California, and it goes to San Diego on the 28th. So the back and forth is not an issue. I don't mind going back and forth because in reality, you're still moving. You're still getting the same miles as you would have if you're doing long haul. It's just different to where you're constantly going. Like 1,000 miles, 1,000 mile load is like a day and a half, 2 days. Okay, well, no. Yeah. About that, yeah. So that's no different than leaving from Cali, going up to Utah, and turning around and coming back. But it all depends on how you run your clock. So, yeah. I'm still waiting for them to get me unloaded. It's just one of those take your time. So, see what happens later. Alright, so we are finally unloaded. And we've been here for going on 3 hours, so yeah. Alright, so we're here in the yard. Got an empty. I don't think they dispatched me on an empty. I swept, I blew it out and everything, and we are headed to our pickup. They said it was 24 hours, so we just have to wait and see when I get there. It's not that far away, but hopefully they get me dispatched so when I get to the gate, they don't sit there and be like, oh, well, that trailer's not attached to your truck, you have to turn around. So let me get back to you guys shortly. Alright, so we made it. We got to our pickup. They told us to back into a door, don't open up yet. Set to -10, which I set it to -10 before right as soon as I hooked up to the trailer. So it's already pre-cooled, swept out and everything. So they did charge us $100 for being late, which the company knew I was going to be late. They knew I was going to be late. So I'm not paying $100, but I am paying $100. So when you have to pay late fees or lumbers, you charge company, and then the company pays it, and you get your comp check or however you're going to pay it and give it to them. Make sure you keep your receipt, because if you don't, it comes out of your pocket. So I did everything on my end that I need to do. I'm just waiting for them to send the money to my Comdata card so I can transfer the funds from my Comdata card onto this ComCheck. So once I do that, I can go back in there, finish giving her whatever she needs, and go from there. Right now, I have about 7 hours left. If you do that 3-7 crap, because I was at my receiver for 3 hours and then I left, so I got about 7 hours. Like I told myself earlier, even if I get up the hill and stop around the area that I stopped at last night, I'm still good, because this load doesn't deliver until the 25th. Today's the 23rd, so tomorrow's the 24th. So at 3:30 in the morning, this load delivers on the 25th. So once I get up there on the 24th, do my 10 as I'm shut down, because they have parking there, I can still deliver my load. And my next load, it doesn't pick up until the 26th, and it's an hour away. So, but like I said, I'm running recap, so regardless if I took off on the 25th with the load, I would be probably south of Vegas shut down, and probably the next night, that night, gain like 3 hours, and then I would be in California, which I was hoping to do, but we just have to see, because I'm picking up Nestle on my way down. So that's what's going on right now, and like I said, I'm waiting on them to verify and send the money to my card so I can pay them and then go from there. So see you guys in a little bit. Now right now I gotta call Swift because they denied the $100 because they're saying the tax ID is wrong, and they haven't sent for the 90, not the 01. While we're waiting, I'm gonna show you the entrance to this place. See where that Swift truck's leaving? That's the entrance and exit. As you can see, that's the off-ramp to the 91. So as soon as you turn right, you get in the far left lane, and pretty much got a block. You're not blocking, but you're hoping to be able to turn in there. So that's the whole entrance setup. So I'm waiting for them to answer. I'm the next caller in the queue. Now I called them, and I just gave them the same number I put in, and now it's like, oh, I double checked it, and apparently the system just booted it out for God knows what reason, and just go ahead and resend it and blah blah blah. I don't see why we have to resend it if you got the information the first time. So now I gotta resend it and wait for their response again. So alright, so paid them. The one thing you don't want to hear when you show up, even though I'm late, I understand that, completely understand that, and I am gonna get loaded, but it sucks when you hear it is gonna be a minute. There's this truck on the left side of me. I can't say if he's loaded because he's pulled up just like I am with the doors closed. Got this guy, he's back into a door. He still has a red light. There's like two or three other trucks on the right side of me. So they're gonna call when they want me to open up and back up all the way. So the only thing is we gotta sit and wait. But other than that, I just like I said, if I could get let me see. Well, that's not gonna work because it's already going on 6:30. I was hoping to be up the hill before midnight. That way I could shut down, get up about 10 or so, and then head up. But I might not start my clock until until 10 o'clock tonight. 10, 11, 12. So that gives me 2 hours just to get going, just to get out of here. Now, it could be a positive thing, could be a negative thing, because if I was loaded right now and I start leaving, you got all that traffic going up to Vegas. But also, who's to say I'm not going to hit that traffic going to Vegas regardless, even though it's later in the day. But I'm not going to sit here and drive all night or majority of the night and then shut down. I can't say I'm not going to, because when I get loaded and I have hours on my clock and I recalculate everything, I do what I feel is necessary or what I feel like doing. So yeah, that's where we're at right now.